Hi. It's been a great time all around these past couple weeks. We began on May 16th meeting with residents at Erie and Bermuda who were concerned about traffic safety issues on their intersection. I want to thank our Office of Traffic Safety, Director Bennett, along with the City of Henderson for working with us to find meaningful solutions for the traffic that's seriously impacting that area. On May 19th, I joined Local 1908, our Clark County firefighters, for the All About Drink One for Dane campaign. This was an event to support the MDA of Las Vegas, and they partnered with Dutch Brothers to pay it forward, worked the drive-through lane at the coffee shop, and supported the organization. I want to thank them for doing that and thank them for inviting me to be with them. On May 18th, I had the privilege of participating in several tours in Jean, Nevada. We went by the Justice Court, and I want to thank Judge Shoup for allowing me to tour his court and see all the work that Real Property Management has done to really spruce the place up, to invest in it, and we're very proud of the staff over there and the judge for all the work that they've put in. We also had the privilege of seeing the Jean Sport Aviation Center, which is going to be a really important part of the puzzle for the Super Bowl and for Formula One, for helping stack planes over in Jean and really utilize that airfield. Also got to see the guys at the fire station in Jean and thank them for their service. May 20th was our sneak peek. We've been so excited to bring this sneak peek of the Silverado Ranch Community Center to Silverado Ranch in Gillespie in anticipation of the first community center in Enterprise going up. We came out to the park. We put on display all of the parks and rec amenities that will be offered at that facility, including a cooking demonstration, dance classes, senior activities, and so much more. It was really a great team effort, and I want to thank all the departments that took place, including, as I mentioned, Parks and Rec, RPM, Clark County Fire Department, and so many others. On Memorial Day, I was humbled to participate in ceremonies in Searchlight and in Laughlin, at the Avenue of the Flags in Laughlin and at the Searchlight Cemetery. Both were truly meaningful events, and I want to thank the Searchlight Betterment Organization for hosting that and the American Legion Post 60 for hosting in Laughlin. Really special events, and honored to participate in both. Coming up, we have on July 1st, our next round of Coffee and Conversation will be at Grouchy John's on the corner of Wigwam and Maryland Parkway. I look forward to seeing you there and all around day.
I hope that everybody had a great Memorial Day. Memorial Day is such an important time to recognize and honor those servicemen and women that fought for us so that we could enjoy the freedoms and the day off to remember everything that we did. So I ask that when you're out in the community to please stop and thank our servicemen and women for what they do every single day. They're a big part of our community, and we shouldn't forget that. On Friday, May 19th, I was fortunate enough to fly to San Antonio, Texas, and we went to a place called Haven for Hope. And what it is, really dealing with homelessness, behavioral health, mental health, and so many more issues. And as you know, in Clark County, that is one of our top priorities, is to figure out how we can help those that are homeless today and could be homeless in the future. So we're always looking for solutions, looking to see what everyone else is doing. And I hope that sometime in the future we'll be able to bring a project just like this to our community. It's very helpful. We met with business leaders, we met with other electeds from the Clark County Valley, and we really got to see some of the resources that make their program successful. So I hope that Clark County too can step up and make their program successful. As you know, Aliante is a place that we go every quarter to have lunch with our seniors. And part of our lunch is that we bring someone from Clark County so that they can learn about all the great things that Clark County does. This time we're very excited to bring Lorena, who is our new voter registrar, and she gave them tons of information about things that are coming up in the future. We talked about the election process, talked about state statute and how all of that works. So thanks, Lorena, for coming and for your team. And many of our seniors not only were happy with the food, but they felt like they had a great understanding how the election department worked. But most importantly, when the election season comes around, we'll be hiring, and I encourage people to sign up to be part of the process, because we really do have a great process in Clark County. Then we had our EDC giveaway. As you all know, EDC gives back to us. So all the trees that they use for their decorations, they give back to the community. This year we gave out a little over $193,000 worth of trees. So my staff and I, which thankful to my staff, we get out there for 2 solid days. And the first day we try to work with folks in the business industry and commercial so they can upgrade and beautify their properties. And then the next day we work with residents so that they can put some trees and some plants into their yards, both front and back. And what I will tell you is anything that we can do to help with the heat island is really what we're doing, and we're grateful for our partnership with EDC. As you know, District B stretches far around the county, and Mesquite is one of our areas. So the Mesquite Veterans Center is where we were headed. It was so nice to talk to all the veterans that live out in Mesquite. They have a nice little center there with some historical stuff, and working with them to ensure that veterans know that we can help provide services and connect them with our congressional delegation. So we're thank you to the veterans of Mesquite inviting us out, and we look forward to being a continued partner with you. On June 15th, we'll be going out to Bunkerville, and we are doing a grand reopening of the Thomas Dudley Leavitt III Park. It is a great park right in the center of town. We were able to put in some new big picnic pavilions, some baseball fields, to change out some of the equipment that we had there, and we're very excited. So we encourage people to come out and join us in the Mesquite, Bunkerville, Moapa, Logandale, Overton area. But it's going to be a fun celebration, and it's a great reason to reopen the park with all these new things for kids to enjoy during the summer. So thanks to Bunkerville and all of their help and Parks and Rec for what you've done. After that, we'll be doing Bunkerville's Best. So we started this just a couple years ago because Bunkerville is a small knit community, but a historical piece of District B. So a lot of people migrated to Bunkerville way back in the day, and they were agricultural component. And you know what people really don't realize is a lot of the vegetables they used to send to the East Coast so that people could plant and have their vegetables. So we're excited once again to recognize those of Bunkerville that have made Bunkerville unique and to keep the history alive for today's upcoming youth. Just a final reminder as we move into the summer months, a couple of really important things. So as the chair of the Southern Nevada Water Authority, the Las Vegas Valley Water District, I like to remind people that 1, never on Sundays do we water. Please water using the appropriate times that you're allowed, but most importantly, keep an eye on your loved ones when they're out there near the water, and make sure that pool safety is at the top of your list. Secondly, as the chair of the Health District, we remind you that please be mindful of any animals or children that may be left in the car, seniors, anybody for that matter, because the inside of our cars get really hot, and we want to ensure that between pool safety and the heat, stay hydrated, stay active, and be aware of your surroundings, and know that we have to take extra precautions during these months when the weather gets very hot.
Hey everyone, it's your Clark County Commissioner William McCurdy II. With Cinco de Mayo festivities, our Mother's Day celebration, and Juneteenth next month, we never stop moving in May, and June is looking to be just as busy. We even kicked off our Cinco de Mayo festivities in Clark County on May 1st by turning the iconic Welcome to Las Vegas sign green, white, and red. And we were joined by a delegation of elected officials from the Mexican state of Puebla, local elected officials, as well as our Poblano community here in Clark County. To help strengthen the cultural bonds between our communities, we also organized a special Cinco de Mayo art exhibit right here at the Clark County Government Center, featuring the work of visiting Mexican artist Olegario Hernandez. And ahead of Mother's Day, we served and honored some of our mothers and our community at the Tule Springs Park with a Kentucky Derby themed tea and brunch. It was so incredible to see all the beautiful mothers show up and show out in some of the finest hats in town. Our mothers moved mountains for us, and it was a privilege to be able to recognize them for all of their contributions at this event. Next up, we helped welcome summer at our Memorial Day event at the park in the community. Shout out to everyone from the community who came out to our Deer Springs Park in North Las Vegas. And thank you to all of our partners for making our Start to Memorial Day weekend such a success. On Memorial Day, we honor our fallen at the annual ceremony at the Woodland Cemetery here in District D. It was an honor to stand side by side with our federal and local leaders and pay tribute to the military personnel we have lost in the line of duty. Their service and sacrifice will never be forgotten. And we are quickly approaching Juneteenth in Clark County and invite you to join us at two upcoming celebrations. On Friday, June 16th, we are celebrating Juneteenth in the 106 at Pearson Community Center. And on Saturday, June 17th, we're celebrating Freedom Day at the 22nd Annual Las Vegas Juneteenth Festival taking place at the World Market Expo. Both events will feature live performances, craft vendors, food, family, and more. See you all there, and happy Freedom Day.
Hi District F, the past few weeks have been busy here in Clark County. On May 13th, we hosted a successful Art in the Park at Rainbow Family Park with City of Las Vegas Councilman Brian Knudsen. We had hundreds of constituents stop by and enjoy the day with us. Thank you to the vendors, the artists, and the City of Las Vegas Parks and staff for your help in making this event successful. We had a fantastic makers market out in Sandy Valley's Peace Park that same weekend. Folks were able to get out of the city and enjoy some fresh air, beautiful views, and offerings from local artisans. They were able to visit the small business tents and buy jewelry, home goods, candles, clothing, jams, baked goods, art, woodcrafts, and more. We're looking forward to hosting a similar event in the fall, so stay tuned. Earlier this month, we were joined by Clark County Public Arts for the arts dedication ceremony of Beat Feet at Southwest Ridge Park and Trailhead. Artist Matt Babcock unveiled his latest work here in Southern Nevada that has a musical element to it. We're very fortunate to have more public art in District F. You can check out the art installation at Southwest Ridge Park and Trailhead, located on Grand Canyon Drive and West Ford Avenue near Forbes Elementary School. Team Jones and Clark County Family Services joined the city in honoring Raise the Future, a local nonprofit in Southern Nevada. Raise the Future has designed and implemented evidence-based wraparound services that reduce the amount of time youth in foster care live without a permanent family. Their programs increase the likelihood of forming and sustaining positive connections that help to transform their futures. We are fortunate to have them in Nevada and thank them for their collaboration with Clark County every day. This past weekend, we had a successful summer bash at Desert Breeze. Families from all backgrounds and ages came together to celebrate the beginning of their summer break. Events included indoor bounce houses, games, free food, petting zoo, face painting, and outdoor swimming. I want to give a special thank you to the Desert Breeze Community Center and Desert Breeze Aquatics Facility staff for their collaboration and commitment to every family in Southern Nevada and District F. Now that summer is here, it is time to make a splash at our fantastic local pools. I'm excited to announce the official pool schedule for District F pools this season, so grab your towels and sunscreen because it's time to dive in. We have two Clark County pool locations in District F. Desert Breeze Aquatics Facility is located at 8275 Spring Mountain Road, and Aquatic Springs is located at 7025 South Fort Apache Road. Our dedicated lifeguards will be on duty during all pool sessions to ensure your safety and well-being. They're trained professionals and are ready to respond in case of any emergencies. So gather your friends and family and let's make this summer unforgettable at our wonderful local pools. See you there. Coming up in June, we have Paint with Pride on Saturday, June 17th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Desert Breeze Community Center. We're bringing in local LGBTQ artists for an interactive and festive painting event. If you're interested in joining, please call 702-455-8334.
Hi, I'm Commissioner Jim Gibson, and I'm happy to share with you the various community activities and updates for District G. After almost 5 years of planning and construction, the all-new Whitney Water Park opened on Saturday, May 13th with a huge splash. This is an extraordinary water park for our Whitney residents. A 15,000 square foot pool and deck, a splash pad for smaller children, a 5,000 square foot pool house with restrooms and showers, a lifeguard station, a training facility, and the pool itself includes a lazy river, 232-foot high slides, a beach area for small children, and an area for swimming sports, including pool volleyball and basketball. At the north side of the park, where the old rundown pool was, we have extended the walking trail and added several new exercise equipment stations. We're really happy that we're able to provide our Whitney residents with such a wonderful facility for their families to enjoy for years to come. On June 17th at 8 a.m., we'll be celebrating the opening of the completely overhauled tennis courts at Sunset Park. The new complex includes new tennis courts with state-of-the-art surfacing, new chain link fencing and fabric, new bleachers with covered shade structures, a new water fountain with a bottle filler, and a new practice wall. The courts were long overdue for major improvements, and after hearing from many of our tennis-playing constituents, we're delighted that we're able to make this happen. At the complex dedication on the 17th, we will hold a youth skills clinic from 8:30 to 9:30, provided by the USTA Nevada. We'll have free cookies and a free food truck, and we'll be handing out giveaways. We hope to see you there. Remember, that's the Sunset Park Tennis Complex on Saturday, June 17th, beginning at 8 a.m. And finally, since I sit on the Metro Fiscal Affairs Board, I'd like to provide an update that I've received. Assistant Sheriff Jim Seebach, who was recently elected to the Henderson City Council, is retiring from the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. And Sheriff McMahill has appointed Jamie Prosser as the new Assistant Sheriff. What makes this notable is that the 3 assistants, all of the assistant sheriffs, are women. Congratulations to Councilman Seebach on his retirement and his remarkable career, and to Assistant Sheriff Prosser on her appointment.